We are live. Hello, hello, coaches, leaders, queens, feminine spiritual leaders that are called to make a difference. Welcome to the Million Star Show. We are streaming live on multiple platforms today because I know this is a very, very hot topic in January. Creating your year, not wanting to have the same results you had last year, right? And it's not about just having new and improved, it's about transformation. It's about something unrecognizable, something where you're like excited about what the year ahead. And this is the moment where you need to capture, document, set it up, journal, get people around you, scream on top of the roofs and say, I'm going to create this. And today I wanted to give you some really, really awesome strategies so you can powerfully set yourself up for this extraordinary year as we embark on 2021. So come online, say hello, tell me where you're checking in from, and I'm going to introduce myself. There's a lot of new people here. So I want to say hello and welcome. This is a show, the Million Star Show is actually a show that we do inside of the tribe of spiritual entrepreneurs every single Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. But today we decided to stream it on my profile and on LinkedIn and inside of the tribe because we want to show you a little snippet of what we actually do inside of the tribe. We're about 2,300 spiritual, soulful women who are rocking it, having fun, wanting to make a difference, growing our business, making connections and collaborations. And we want you to join us. If you're not inside of the tribe, hop on over. We'll post the link here and make sure that you join us. Or you can just say yes, put a big YES, and we will make sure that we send you a special invitation and you can come and join us in there. So hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and let me know where you are. My name is Fatima Omar Kamisa. I am the CEO of Million Stars Academy, where we empower women with the templates, the guide, the done-for-you content to go rock out their celebrity status. Whatever you're doing, whether you're a coach, an author, a healer, service provider, you are a consultant, you're a therapist, you make a huge difference for people in their lives. We teach you to stop being the world's best kept secret. How do you engineer your celebrity? How do you go out there and say, I want to up level my niche? How do you go out there and use social media to sell and market and promote yourself, get on podcasts, leverage media, promote your book, get to bestseller status so you are seen as an authority in your niche for your clients? So they're opening their wallets up and they're throwing money at you, right? Isn't that what you want? You've been online, you've been doing what you've been doing, and you look at other people and you think, how are they having the success that they do? Well, that's what we show you how to do. We show you how to make it. I'm not going to tell you it's easy. It isn't. There's work to be done. You got to roll up your sleeves and get inside the mud and make that happen for yourself. But there is a simple strategy to make this thing happen. Okay, now I've got my laptop over here. I've got my notes over here because I want to make sure that you get everything you need. So if I walk over to my laptop, that means like I'm not going anywhere. I'm just trying to get here to figure out to say hello to you and to make sure that you are getting everything that you need to strategically scale in 2021. So here's my first question. My first question to you is, what is the difference between growth and scaling? Okay, so our topic today is scaling. And we want to know what's the difference. What is the difference between growing your company, growing your coaching business, growing your influence, and scaling? What is the difference between the two, right? So if you already have a business online and you've been trying to make it work and you've got a couple of clients and you're thinking growth. Growth means I want to add more people into my business. I want to have an extra 2 clients every single month. Growth is I want to add more content into my program. Okay, that's what growth is. Growth is you getting down into the nitty-gritty, making new videos, and really to say my business, my practice, what I'm doing is at this level and I want it to go bigger. I want to have more money. I want to have more influence. I want to have more clients. I want to have all of this, right? Does that make sense? Right? You want to grow. You want to bring in more revenue. Just going to turn off my heater here. You want to bring in more revenue. You want to bring in more clients. You want to add more content to your programs, right? So that is what growth. Growth is all of that. Now, what is scaling? Scaling is where you start taking yourself out of the picture. Scaling is about growing your team. Scaling is about bringing in people, an intern, which doesn't cost you any money because an intern comes from university or college and they want to help you. They want to learn from you. They want to grow with you. They're excited about your mission. They're excited about saying, who is this person? And I want to be attached to them. I want to help them. I want to grow. And you trade your mentorship for them helping you inside of your business. So you decide, okay, what is it that I don't have to do and I can focus on the things I love to do? Maybe you love making videos. Maybe you love making content. Maybe you love engaging with your clients, but you don't want to do the bookkeeping, or you don't want to do the accountability calls, or you don't want to check your emails, or you don't want to cut your vegetables. You get someone to help you do all of those things so you can scale. Scaling is you removing yourself on the things that, so we look at this here, and I like to look at it as in, okay, there is R, G, A, okay, and R, S, A. So what do these things stand for? RGA is revenue generating activity. Okay, so what are you doing in your business that is creating revenue, right? Where you are making money. And you can only make money if you're making a difference. You can only make money if you're helping someone solve a problem. When you solve a problem to someone and you show them how to do it and you shorten their learning curve, you are helping them solve a problem and people will pay you for that. All of that people will pay you. So what is a revenue generating activity that you do on a day-to-day basis? Okay, if you are creating value for another human being, you are generating money, because people will open their wallets and throw money at you and say, listen, I don't want to suffer with this thing I've been suffering with for the last 10 years. I don't want to suffer for the next 10 years. Show me how to do it. And you show them when you solve a problem, money shows up. If money is not showing up, you're not solving a problem. You're not telling people what you do. So how do you create revenue generating activities to scale in 2021? What creates revenue versus RSA? RSA is revenue sucking activity. What are you doing that is depleting your finances? What are you doing that you're losing money? What are you doing that it's like, does the CEO of the company wash the toilets? Does the CEO of your company chop the vegetables? Can you get someone, whether it's paid or unpaid, to help you do the activities that don't generate revenue? So you're a mom. Maybe you're thinking, well, you know what? I'm a mom. I don't want to let someone else take care of my kids all the time. Well, what if you were spending 12 hours with your children? 12 hours of, just quantity time, but nothing of quality. And so if you're spending so much time, right, the 12 hours with your children, and you are sitting on your phone and you're emailing and you're texting and all of that, well, no one's getting All of you, no one. You're getting a piece here and a piece here. And what I know about multitasking, I don't do that very well. I don't do that very well. So what if you could say, I'm going to just give my children 3 or 4 hours of my time, like really, really quality time. And I can spend time baking, cooking, doing homework, enjoying, laughing, watching a funny movie together, not distracted in any way. And then I'm going to take 4 hours and I'm going to ask someone to help me watch my children. And then I can spend those 4 dedicated hours on my business. On what? On revenue generating activities. So it's really, really important for you to focus on what's creating, revenue. And if you want to switch revenue for value, you can do that, because value and revenue is exactly the same thing. If you're not creating value, you're not creating revenue. It's as easy as that. Money, revenue doesn't show up until you create value, until you show somebody, I can do this thing for you, make this huge difference in your life. You want to lose 20 pounds? I'm the girl for you. You want to make $1 million? I'm the girl for you. You want to use social media? You've got to position yourself so powerfully where you show up and you are at the top of people's minds. So when you create value, revenue will show up and you start attracting a higher caliber of people who want to work with you. Okay? So that is what you need to do. Tell me what you think about that. Did that make a difference for you? Right? What did you see in that? What did you hear in that? What is that one thing that you're like, oh my God, I didn't even notice I was doing that thing. And now I can switch it about. I can take and do something different. We're having next week on Thursday, we're having a 48-hour business intensive blitz. And we created this because everybody started asking me, I don't know what to do in January. I don't want to recreate my 2020. I want to create something brand new, extraordinary, up level my life. And we thought, okay, let's create something wonderful. Let's create something amazing. So if you go to business, and maybe one of my team can actually put it inside of that, businessqueen.training. Okay, it's not .com or .ca, it's businessqueen.training. And it's a 48-hour blitz, 48-hour blitz. So it's like a business intensive where we're going to show you every single thing to do. And I've actually got the list right here. I'm going to reach out to you. So we're going to talk about what you're tolerating in your business. What are you tolerating in your life? What are the excuses? We're going to talk about the middle class mindset and how to switch to the queen mindset. Okay, we're going to talk about up-leveling your niche, where to find your ideal clients, how to catch them, how to keep them, how to create value and really become an advocate and fight for those people that you fight for, so solving a problem. Okay, then I'm going to show you why a Facebook group is the best money-making activity that you can create this year and how to do it. I'm going to show you exactly. Maybe you've got a Facebook group and it's like dying or kind of dead, or you forgot about them, how to revive them, how to get them excited again. Then we're going to talk about the gold in your story. I am such an expert at that. I have used my story as a springboard to create my entire business. What's your story? What's the gold in your story? And how do we extract that gold? We're going to talk about that inside of the blitz. Okay, we're also going to talk about the 12 faces of authority. Which one are you? How do you take your face of authority and say, I'm here, look at me, I'm the one you should be choosing. And when you position yourself in your face of authority, guess what happens? You become that advocate, you become that credible person, you become that person who will attract and magnetize higher paying clients who have the resources to pay you. Okay, And then we're going to talk about sales, spiritual selling. From a feminine perspective, what objections come up and how do you navigate a sales call? We have a script that I'm going to share with you. Oh my God, right? Like I'm going to give you everything so you can say, I don't have anything that I need to go anywhere else to get. Then we're going to do what is a book and how a book can be used as a power lever. Okay, we're going to talk about your genius, your elevator pitch. When people say, what do? How do you just roll it off your tongue and you say, I do this? And they're like, wow, that's amazing, right? You want to stand out of the crowd because it's getting busy online. How do you stand out? How do you take your mess and make it your message? How do you find that gold in your story? How do you attract the higher caliber clients? We're going to talk about all of that in the 48-hour blitz, and it's free. It's completely free. You want to definitely sign up because when you sign up, guess what? You will be inside of the tribe. We'll know to tag you. We'll send you the workbook, and you can participate while we encourage you, and we get to create all of that inside of our time together. So Thursday, Friday, we have bonus sessions lined up. It's going to be like a long weekend of a business intensive. How awesome is that? And tell your friends about it. Tell women who are called to make a difference, and authors and coaches and service providers, they should come because this is going to be fantastic. Okay, let's continue with 2021. Okay, so I'm going to erase that. You definitely want to join. You definitely want to be there because it's going to be totally, totally fantastic. Okay. Back to 2021. The way you strategically scale in 2021 is this. You say, this is December 2021. Okay? And that's where you go. You go right to the end. And we teach our clients this in a really systematic format inside of Million Stars Academy. But I'm going to show you right now. 2021 December, that's your 12-month goal. So what do you want to do? You want to go and ask yourself, what is the end game? What's the end game? What is the end game that you're playing, right? The end game. Is the end game the winning, scoring the winning goal, getting married, losing 20 pounds, getting engaged, having a baby, rocking your business, making $1 million, be seen as an authority in your niche? What's that end game? What's the end game where you say, is it a value? Is it a money? Is it a revenue end game? Is it a client end game? You want to always start with the end game in mind. I do this with my 10-year goals, my 5-year goals, my 1-year goal, and then we increment it backwards. So if your end game is this amount, okay, so is your end game, 500,000? Is that your end game? Then you work your way backwards. Let's get an even number here. Let's make it 6, okay, 600,000. Then you work your way backwards. You go, okay, so if that's at 12 months, what am I going to be at 9 months? What am I going to be at 6 months? What am I going to be at 3 months? And you break it down here. So the 6 month will be 300, right? You make it half and half and half. 150, okay, 450. And so when you get to the 3-month mark, you want to break it down in smaller increments. What does a smaller increment mean? So 3 months is, here I am at 90 days. What must I do in the 90 days? What actions do I take to get there? So if I want to generate X amount of dollars in this period of time, how many things I have to, so let's erase this, right? We've got our end game in mind. So you ask yourself, in the 90 days, what do I need to do, right? How many videos? How many posts? How many emails? How many phone calls? How many conversations do I have to have, right? Because the more you practice, the better you're going to get. So how many do you need? You need to know your numbers, right? You need to know your numbers. Do you have 10 conversations, and out of the 10 conversations, you have one sale? Okay, one person said, yes, I'm ready. I want to join your program. I'm excited. Here is my credit card info, right? One person. What are your numbers? What are your numbers? Because this is about mastery. This is about getting practice. And you must know your numbers, because as you practice, your numbers will get better. Your ratios will get smaller, right? So 10 years ago, my numbers were 10 to 1. Now my numbers are 3 to 2. For every 3 phone calls, 3 conversations I have, 2 will convert into a sale and say, okay, I'm excited, I want to do. And I don't consider it selling at all. It's about making an offer, sharing authentically how you present it, what solution you're providing, how you can help somebody, and they get a chance to say yes or no. That's all that's happening here, right? But if you don't ask or make an offer or tell them what solution you're providing, then the answer is always going to be no. But every time you make an offer, every once in a while, you're going to get a yes. And the more you practice, the more you surround yourself with women around you that are going to lift you up, encourage you, help you, celebrate your wins, the more opportunity you have to step inside of your queenhood as a CEO of your business, right? Maybe you are a coach or a consultant, author, speaker, healer, and you've been dabbling and you've been trying your best, but it's kind of been like a side hobby, and you're thinking, you know what, maybe 2021 is the time for me to say, I am the CEO boss. I am the boss of my company. I'm going to create this thing where I'm going to fire my boss in the next 12 months. Maybe that is what strategically scaling looks like for you. Or maybe you want to retire someone in your family, right? Or maybe you want to really take your children on that vacation or buy that house that you want. There is a dream inside of you that has been pushed back on a back burner. This is going to allow you to get that while you make a difference in a big way, and then the universe shows up and blesses you and helps you. Because with God in your corner, everything is possible. But you got to start believing in yourself, right? You got to do that. Okay, next thing on the list, and I know I'm saying this in the final piece, but the most important thing is your mindset. Okay, your mindset. I can show you all the tactics. I can show you all the strategies. I can show you what I do. But if you don't get your mind right and you don't believe that you can do this, nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. And you're going to die with the dreams inside of you. So in the 48-hour blitz, we're going to address all of that mindset, that middle class mindset, the mediocre. We're also going to talk about ancestral bondages and what you inherited that is not even yours. How you are running your life today with the same feelings of the depression or slavery or apartheid, or, you know, why do you hoard toilet paper when there is no shortage? Why are you afraid of the different things that are going on in life? Why don't you believe in yourself? And I can tell you, probably more than half of these negative beliefs are not even yours. You inherited them as a poverty consciousness. What would it look like for you to switch that, right? In 2021, to say, what I'm going to do, if nothing else, I'm going to transform my mindset and start believing in myself, take care of myself, love myself, and be that person to show other people, how do you actually do that, right? What does it look like for you to start saying, I want that? Tell me if that's something you want. Tell me yes. Put down #mindset if this is resonating with you and you're like, wow, this has been that missing piece for me. And I want to say, yes, #mindset. This is my year where I master my mindset. This is the year where I master my emotions. This is the year where I say, you know what? I have these thoughts. I have these feelings, but I am not those thoughts. I am not the feelings. I am this awesome, awesome spiritual being having a human experience. And guess what? I am a woman of my word. I am the CEO of my company. I am the queen boss of my life. And my thoughts can carry on and my feelings can carry on, and I'll watch. I'll watch my feelings. I'll watch my thoughts, but I'm not going to go just jump in and believe everything that they're saying, because my mind wanders. I promise you, everybody's mind wanders, but it doesn't matter, right? Maybe this is the thing you need to do. You're like, I am going to conquer this and I'm going to be able to do it, right? And we're going to do all of that in the 48-hour blitz. Okay, and so the last thing on the list of strategically positioning yourself in 2021. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's my question. What makes you unique? Okay, so in a world where everyone's selling something, everyone's online, everyone's trying to get customers, everyone's doing this, you can see it, just go scrolling, you'll see. What makes you unique? Why should people choose you? I mean, what a profound question. And so in the 48-hour blitz, we're going to show you the 12 faces of authority. We're going to show you what makes you unique. We're going to show you how to stand out from the crowd. We're going to show you colors to use, branding words to use, your challenges. You're going to show you who your strengths are and what your strengths are, and how to find the right words, the right phrases to actually position your messaging so your clients read it and say, wow, I want that. She's talking right to me. Okay, how exciting is that? So put down hashtag authority. Hashtag authority. Okay? And what is an authority? Okay, is an authority someone who's like screaming up on the rooftop going, I'm an expert, I'm an expert? No, that is not an authority. An authority is someone that simply does what? Fights for their clients. An authority is an advocate, someone who says, I know my clients, I know their pain, and I solve it. You are an advocate for solving your client's pain. That's all, right? So let me ask you, are you an advocate? Do you look at your clients and say, I can solve a problem? That's all an authority is, right? Don't get caught up in the words. An authority is simply an advocate saying, I fight for my clients. I believe in my clients. I see my clients as whole, healed, and perfect. And I know I can take them to the next level. I love, 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 love my clients. They're family to me, and I fight for their brilliance. I fight for their power. I fight for them standing up and going out there and making a difference in the world. That's all you are. That's all you are. And if you are that person, you're an authority. You're an authority because you solve a problem and you help someone else gain that confidence that they were missing, gain the revenue they were missing, gain the leadership they were missing, right? Gain the nurturing that they were missing. That's all you do. You are a stand for the success of your clients. And if you are a stand for the success of your clients and you advocate, you're an authority in that niche. Right? That is what an authority is. And welcome to your authority. Claim your authority. This is your year, right? And so go ahead and put down in the hashtag, I claim my authority. I claim my authority. You want to be that. You want to claim your authority and you want to say, I will not be denied any longer. If I denied myself before, this is the year that everything is going to be different. I refuse to play small. I will not tolerate my excuses. I will not tolerate my smallness. I will not tolerate me running back in all of my limits. I refuse to do all of that because this is my year. I'm making a difference. I will make a difference, and everything is about to change. Sadia is like, I claim my authority. Yes, claim your authority. This is your year. And if you don't declare it, who will? Who will declare it? Nobody. Nobody's going to come here and save you. I don't know if you saw my son Tariq's video that he made a couple of days ago, but Tariq has got cerebral palsy, spastic quadriplegic, and scoliosis. Tariq is a young man who cannot get out of his bed and use the washroom. He can't open the refrigerator or open the sink or get water, can't go to the bathroom. He needs assistance, and that's his challenge. That's, that's how it's going to be, and that's okay. We focus on his strengths, and he made a video a couple of days ago, and he told you the entire manifesto for 2021. What did he say in his video? He said, there's no fairy godmother coming to save you. There's no genie coming to save you. You gotta choose it yourself. Go out there, work hard, and make it happen. Okay, so if you're not gonna listen to me, listen to him. He's on the right track, because I think that's a really great manifesto. Okay, you gotta go out and do it. You gotta claim it, you gotta own it. And when you keep the end game in mind, guess what? Ask yourself, who are you stepping into? Not what I created last year. Not this is how it's been done. If you continue to do what you've been doing, you're going to get what you've been getting. It's a simple solution. 1 + 1 is always going to be 2. But if you change the formula and you change who are you being, and you change your mindset, you change your surroundings, you change the people that are going to be encouraging you, you change your community, you change your strategy, you change your mindset, you will create an environment that only change is possible. There is no way you're going to get the same result. And that's what I do. I'm a firm believer in flying my plane as I build it, imperfect action, all the way from a welfare mom collecting a $500 welfare check to the influencer that I am today in my family, in my community, online, with my clients who I am madly in love with, and all the people that I influence. So I really encourage you, join the Blitz, right? businessqueen.training. You definitely want to show up here. Invite the people in your profile. Share this video. Share this video, because there's a woman out there who wants to be seen as a celebrity. There's a woman out there who wants to claim her authority. There's a woman out there who wants to be seen as an expert, and she wants to up level big time. Share it on your profile. Share it in your groups, because that's what queens do. Queens share, because we know a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. I love you all. This is the Million Star Show. Let me know your comments. If you're watching this on the replay, put down #replay. And if you want the link, you want to join our 48-hour blitz from worker bee to queen bee, leave that toxic environment, or maybe you're just a glorified employee inside of your own business, it's time to make a majestic shift. It's time to step into your queenhood, and we welcome you. Welcome you with open arms. We are a stand for you, and you want to play over here in our sandbox, you're welcome. Okay, I'll see you later. We'll make another video. Talk to you later. Bye for now.